Hi guys. So a lot of people have been saying that the market will fall from 24,300, 400 to 22,000 or 23,000. A lot of people have been waiting for that. I don't know if that is going to happen. I think the only thing which you can focus is on stocks, individual stocks. It's very difficult to focus on Nifty. What Nifty will do, nobody can predict. When the market was 22,000, I had posted a video where I had said that looking at the fundamental stuff and so many other things, it is more likely that the market will go to 24,000 and not 21,000, which is how it worked. So now we are at 24,400, and I don't know if market is going to go to 25,000 or 22,000. It just seems that there are a lot of people who are waiting for 22, 23,000. But the reality is that whatever a lot of people expect, that doesn't happen in the market. So I would be very careful in projecting a very negative picture of the market, also because there is a potential war which can happen between India and Pakistan. And despite all the negative news, the market has been holding 24,400. So even today, so this is a 5 minute chart. Even today, if you see, the bottoms were made. This is a 5 minute chart, and it starts at 9:15. There were 4 occasions when the market hit 24.4 roughly. So 24,400 Nifty. It happened in the morning, and then it happened around 12 noon time. It happened post 1 o'clock, and then it happened around 3 o'clock. So market has been very range bound. It goes up and down. So it starts in the morning at 24,400, goes to 24,500 something, comes back, goes up, comes back, goes up. So it was up at around 2 p.m. and then it went down at 3 p.m. So I have been saying this quite a lot of times that it's very difficult to do trading. You will not make money by doing this kind of stuff. Now we will just look at the stocks which I would suggest that you should look at. We have been talking about NBFCs and banks. Kotak Bank gave a very bad result and it came down. I purchased it today and I am in green. What I use the momentum strategy is for buying futures and not, I don't play in Nifty. I play in futures because you can manage risk in a different way. I'm not saying in a better way. Nifty has less volatility. So you will not get enough opportunities. For example, today Kotak was down 5%. It was in the momentum list. When it was down 5%, I bought it. And it's already giving me not a huge profit, but a decent profit. So individual stocks, especially the big ones, after a bad result, for example, Shriram Finance, also I purchased and it has moved up about 30 rupees. So if you are tracking the momentum stocks on a regular basis, what happens is that someday you will find this big drop, you can enter. So you enter on a pullback. So this is also what Mark Minervini does, which is that he will keep looking at a stock in momentum, and you need to be sure that the stock will come back. There has to be institutional buying. For example, in Kotak, there is a lot of institutional buying. If you look at the mutual funds, a lot of top mutual funds have HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak. All the big mutual funds have these kinds of stocks. So you need to have some idea that the institutions are buying. It can happen through the mutual funds, or it can show up in the data. So focus on the domestic stocks for now. So for example, Bajaj Finserv, amazing stock, buy it below 1950. That was what happened. It went down, it touched its 50 DMA, and just look at how it bounces off from this red line. It's amazing. So this stock this Bajaj Finserv is extremely strong. Bajaj Finance also, I bought and sold recently. I always buy stocks below, try and buy stocks. Sometimes I'm greedy and I make a mistake, but usually I try and buy stocks below 20 DMA or the blue line. So Bajaj Finance is also another one which is in the momentum. It went down, and look at the strength of the stock. It gave bad results. So it gave bad results on this day, but it had already started to fall 2 or 3 days before. So it started to fall from 9500 to this level, and it fell again below 8750, but now it's bouncing back. So fundamentally there is nothing wrong in the stock. It's just that 1 quarter results were not amazing. Then you have Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel is another stock which is strong, but I'm not going to buy it above 1800. Again, a local story. Chola Finance also, we talked about it, and this was an amazing run. Today it went up by 4 to 5%. I have been saying that you should buy it at 50 DMA. Just look at how it touches the 50 DMA and then it shoots up 5-6%. You can make decent money this way. Then you have Divi's Lab. I don't usually look at the pharma stocks. I have one which is Laurus Labs, but I really want to sell it. Indigo again touches 20 DMA, shoots up. I think this fall was more because of the India-Pakistan situation, and it doesn't seem to be too bad right now. If you look at the long-term trend line, I think this stock is going up. Still, it has room to go. ICICI Bank, I think it's a little bit stretched. It's a momentum stock, local story, amazing results. You can keep it for the long term. Then you have HDFC Life, again same story, a little bit expensive. Buy it below 700, and it was up today by 1.5%. I am waiting for the stock to drop a little, so you could have bought it here and you could have made an amazing amount of money, right? So you could have done this 700 to 750 run these 3 days. If you would have bought, if you would have purchased at 20 DMA. Now you have HDFC Bank, again amazing stock. I won't buy it now, but I'm waiting for it to drop. Eicher Motor has dropped. It's kind of stabilized. I'm keeping a watch on this because the data for the two-wheelers has not been amazing. I mean, Royal Enfield is a little bit different story, but still, let's look at it and keep it under observation. Keep it under observation. All the defense stocks are doing well. So BEL, HAL, even Majgaon Dock. So I have a lot of BEL, I have a lot of HAL. Pharma again, I mean Sun Pharma has been doing well. It's a stable stock. You can buy it at this level also, doesn't really matter. TVS Motor is another stock which looks decent from a momentum perspective. I wouldn't call it stretched, but I would not buy it at this level. So these are the few stocks. I would still say that Kotak Bank will come back in this list pretty soon. Shriram Finance will also come back in this list pretty soon. I have both of these stocks, and the way I do momentum is that I buy futures of these stocks. Okay, I don't buy it in the cash market. A lot of people do intraday trading in Nifty. What has happened is that most of the money is made overnight. So when the market closes at 3:30 and it opens at 9:15, you would see that a lot of these stocks are actually up already by 2%. So if HDFC Bank has to go up 2.5% during the day, it goes up 2% during the night. So it closes at, let's say, X at 3:30, and then next morning when it opens 2% up. It happens in a lot of these stocks. So there has been a lot of study, at least in the US and in European stocks, that a lot of money is being made during the night, overnight, and it's also true for India. So doing Nifty intraday or doing intraday, I don't think people can make money, but I mean, it's your money. If you want to waste it on options, you can. Buy strong stocks which are owned by mutual funds, which have momentum, and which also are not too bubbly, too expensive. So wait for a pullback to 20 DMA or a 50 DMA and then enter. Gold is again moving up. This is the third point. So we started off with Nifty, we looked at the individual stocks, mostly domestic stocks, and now gold. I have gold futures on MCX, and I think it's a very strong long-term story. It is in momentum, and you should definitely look at gold as a future in MCX, and otherwise just as an ETF is also fine. So this is a little bit about today's stocks: Bajaj Finance, Bharti Airtel, Chola Finance, Divi's Lab, Indigo, ICICI Bank, HDFC Life, HDFC Bank, Eicher Motor, defense stocks like Machkau Dog, BEL, HAL, Sun Pharma, TVS Motors. All those stocks are doing good, and these are the stocks where you want to be. Alright guys, have a good one, and then see you tomorrow.